Hey, what it do? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. And this is another edition of Boxing Updates. And now, we are talking about none other than Gervonta Tank Davis versus nothing but Rolando Romero. He will be squaring off in a marquee December bout in LA. That's right. One of boxing's biggest draws. And of course, Rolly will meet December the 5th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Now, Davis announced on social media yesterday that last fight was his first at 140 pounds. But sources told ESPN this bout will be contested at lightweight, where Davis is ranked number 4. Of course, that's by ESPN, and we know who ESPN represents, and we know what side they're on. Now, the fight will be Davis' third consecutive pay-per-view. Now, following his June TKO victory over Mario Barrios, a win that earned him a number 4 ranking in ESPN's junior lightweight rankings. Now, let me remind you that this is not a pay-per-view worthy fight for your boy, the singing OG. Now, this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to have one, just like you're entitled to have your opinion. But let's carry on. Now, these two guys, despite each other, Mayweather Promotions and Leonard Ellaby told ESPN that 10 years from now, these guys will still hate each other. Of course they hate each other. One came in and dominated. One came in and became a star. One was already there and became a dud. That's the best way I can put it without really getting into insulting his ass. Let's just put it this way now. He's not technically sound. He's not fundamental sound. He's not punching sound. Hell, he's amateur sound. And that's Rolly Romero. Now, of course, some people say it's a terrific fight. This would be like a modern day Hagler-Hearns fight from the opening bell. Tank's the most exciting fighter in the entire sport, and Rolly is a very exciting knockout puncher himself. This fight would definitely end in a knockout. Now, where is my switch? Because I need to swap somebody's ass. Because this is not an exciting fight. This is not a terrific fight. Gervonta Davis will overwhelm Rolly Romero. So, if you haven't seen Rolly Romero fight, his stance is too wide. Now, this is just off from the top of my head, of memory. Now, he's always have his head out to be countered, because what he's trying to do is do like his mentor. Try to always start off by going down where? To the stern. But he don't want to get hit at the same time. So what he does is he lunge out or reach out with a wide stance. Anybody, I can do that and knock him off balance. I can knock him off balance. But I got a feeling that Gervonta Davis is going to jump in and hit him with a uppercut left. Or maybe a shovel jab. And get his ass out of there. Now, this is part of the WBA sanctioned fight. Now, remember, the WBA was trying to clean up their act. So everyone that had them intern belts and all that shit, well, they stripped them, like Rolly, but they gave them an opportunity. They gave them an opportunity to win another belt, to win a championship. So this is Rolly Romero chance to win one. Yeah, I know you don't want to see it, but you're going to see it. And the reason why I say that is because it's out of Mayweather's hands. It's out of Mayweather Promotions' hands. It had been sanctioned. So this fight is going to happen if you like it or not. So basically, only problem I have now is the pay-per-view. Now, of course, Floyd Mayweather Promotions, both Davis and Romero, they are trash talkers. 25-year-old from Las Vegas with that awkward, free swinging style that resembles the style of Ricardo Mayorga. The nigga Walker accomplished a lot with his, let's say, nervous say, die attitude and tremendous power. Rolly hasn't made his mark yet. Oh my God, far from it. But he has his chance with a fight against one of the best talents in the sport. Rolly is putting this kid to sleep on December the 5th. Now, of course, Romero wrote on Instagram that the house on Rolly. Of course, he's trying to sell the fight and himself. See, Rolly is 14-0 with 12 KOs. Sound good, don't it? Really sound good. But if you're a boxing fan, you don't look at the record. You look at the opponent. You look at the opponent and you look at that opponent's stats. You look at that opponent, the way he fights, and you will see. It was pretty much C, maybe D level fighters. So, do Rolly have a chance? Of course he does. Everybody has some punch of chance when you step in that ring. Remember, every time you step in that square circle, sometimes you might not feel like fighting that day. Or maybe it's something wrong. There's something nagging. You're never 100%. You're always in the 90s or something like that. Because something is ailing you. Now, the tough fighters, the fighters with hearts, the fighters that not hiding behind these championship belts. They don't look at that. They overlook that. They fight through the pain. They giving them blood, sweat, and tears. Ain't that right, Floyd? So, again, Rolly Romero wants you to bet the house on his ass. He's coming off a consecutive TKO victories over Avery Sparrow. Ooh, wow. And Anthony Yaget. Oh, wow. I'm shaking. I am fucking shaking. The July victory was the toughest opposition of his career. But Yaget is levels below Davis. And when I say levels, I ain't talking about 1 or 2. How about 4 and 5? Now, yeah, that's about right. Now, Davis is 25-0 with 24 KOs. He's a former champion at 130 pounds and defended the title with a spectacular knockout of Leo Santa Cruz. And that was in October of 2020. He is constantly on draw in big gates. No matter the city, it can be LA, it can be Las Vegas, and it can be Atlanta. Whether it's in Los Angeles, his native Baltimore, or his adopted hometown Atlanta, they're going to show up. They're going to show him love. You ever ran across an opponent or ran across a fighter that is just liked by everybody? My co-host on Sundays, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. He stated, and of course I quote and unquote, that Gervonta Tank Davis is the only fighter his daughter sit down and watch a boxing match with him. Because, see, Gervonta Davis is young. He's popular. He put asses in the seats. He know a lot of young rappers, a lot of young singers. Floyd had invited him to all these parties. He's the number one guy. He's undefeated. He's the youngest champ. Oh, man. Do I have to go all the way down the line? Now you understand, huh? All right? Now, well, Mayweather pushing him on social media and his group of celebrity friends, Davis had developed a big following. And I'm talking about in a short amount of damn time. And while Romero isn't a big name, he has the charisma that should make for a fun promotion, like I said. But when it comes to talent, Gervonta Tank Davis has overwhelmingly has it better. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Now, what you can take from this video is this. Number one, Gervonta Tank Davis will win this fight. Number two, he will overwhelm Rolando Rolly Romero. And most definitely, he's the popular fighter. So, now, one more thing, and this is a big issue in my book. I call fights Saturday nights. I have been doing very well with those fights. I'm always at least getting over 3,000-4,000 views, if not even more. I think, 16,000. Well, this is a pay-per-view fight that I do not give a shit about. I'm sorry. I love boxing. I love breaking down boxing. I love calling boxing. But I got to be here for the KQKC family. If they want to see it, I have to call it. I have to buy it. But that's what I do. So, with that in mind, I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? You might as well do it right now. And that way, oh baby, in that way, you'll be notified each and every time I do a live stream, which is Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And also, I do a call-in show every Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I talked all week, and Saturday at 10:30 a.m. it's your turn to talk. Let me know your boxing mind. But it has been a change this week due to the long fight card we have this weekend. We will have the call-in show on tomorrow, Friday, 12:30 p.m. Then on Sunday mornings, you got Knockout Boxing 86 TV and KQKC. We are rocking the motherfucking mic. This is called the Morning After Show. Sure, you got guys that break down the fight after the fight, but a lot of people don't want to stay up to 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So we got something for you at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. You'll be fresh, you got your coffee, and we're going to talk that shit. There you go. This has been another edition of Boxing Updates. And with that, of course, shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to New Medias Row. Shout out to all the KQKC family. Love you. See you at 12:30 p.m. today. We will be going over the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury press conference. We will go over Canelo Alvarez and Callum Plant. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Keep that in mind. If a motherfucker did drugs, only one time, that's all, one time. You ain't gonna leave his ass in your house next week, are you? No, you're not. That's just something I throw out there, you be the judge. But that and much, much more we will be discussing today. Keep in mind, KQKC is the sporting news of YouTube. Only thing I deal with is boxing. And with that, that's all I have. I'm on to the next one.